In today's fast-paced and ever-evolving dating scene, the lens through which we perceive ADHD becomes instrumental in shaping our romantic experiences. Within this digital age, where swiping left or right is as common as a morning coffee, understanding the intricacies of ADHD is more than just a clinical exercise. It offers a refreshing and profound perspective on human connection and intimacy. This melding of neurodiversity with the heart's quest for companionship, although laden with common myths, is akin to peeling back the layers of an onion, revealing unexpected depths and patterns. Take, for instance, Sophie, a vivacious 28-year-old with a flair for graphic design and a penchant for spoken poetry. When she navigates the realms of dating apps, she's not just another face in the crowd, she's a woman living with ADHD. Sophie's journey with understanding her condition became the compass pointing her towards more meaningful romantic encounters. To embark on a comprehensive exploration of ADHD is to step beyond the realm of mere medical jargon and symptoms. It's like traversing through a dense forest, only to discover clearings filled with insights into one's inner workings. These nuggets of self-awareness are the true treasures, guiding women like Sophie towards understanding their distinct romantic rhythms and patterns. By appreciating these nuances, the vast maze of modern dating becomes a more navigable terrain, brimming with potential for genuine connection. And then there's the phenomenon of hyperfocus, a facet of ADHD that's as fascinating as it is perplexing. Picture this: within weeks of meeting Alex, a fellow artist she connected with at a local gallery, Sophie found herself utterly engrossed in their shared moments. From deep midnight conversations to tracing patterns in the stars, her world started to revolve around him. Such is the allure of hyperfocus, it can draw someone with ADHD into the whirlwind of a new romance with an intensity that's nothing short of magnetic. Yet, like the captivating flame that lures a moth, this hyperfocus is a double-edged sword. While it promises moments of heightened emotion and unparalleled attention, the risk of exhaustion looms large. Sophie, at the pinnacle of her infatuation with Alex, suddenly felt a wave of burnout, akin to an artist's block. The very passion that lit up their initial dates now threatened to wane, reminding her of the need for balance. This balancing act, for those on their ADHDating journey, is vital. Embracing the all-consuming passion of hyperfocus, while simultaneously ensuring it doesn't eclipse other facets of life, is both an art and a science. As with any dance, the steps might be intricate, but with the right rhythm and understanding, every move can be nothing short of poetry in motion. In the realm of relationships, those with ADHD often radiate an emotional spectrum that can be likened to a painter's palette: vibrant, varied, and vivacious. Consider Ella, a 32-year-old writer. When she reads a heartfelt message, her heart doesn't just flutter, it soars. When she watches a tearjerker film, her living room quickly transforms into an ocean of tissues. This emotional vibrancy, characteristic of many with ADHD, becomes both their strength and challenge. For Ella, this amplified emotional realm means her laughter is infectious, her joy contagious, and her compassion profound. Relationships with her are a deep dive into authentic human connection. However, the flip side is that misunderstandings or conflicts can trigger tidal waves of emotion, often overwhelming for both Ella and her partner. But here's the magic: it's precisely this rich emotional tapestry that makes relationships with individuals like Ella so memorable. Their capability to feel deeply, love passionately, and live authentically adds an unparalleled depth to their relationships, ensuring they are never run-of-the-mill. But, as with any vibrant landscape, there are complexities. Imagine the scenario: Ella, brimming with excitement, shares an idea with her partner, her thoughts rushing out like a cascading waterfall. While her intent is to convey passion, her rapid stream of consciousness can sometimes become a maze of words. ADHD has its unique way of shaping communication, often making it a patchwork quilt of vibrant thoughts, emotions, and ideas. But as any quilter would tell you, it's the combined tapestry that holds value, not individual patches. Deciphering this tapestry, understanding the underlying patterns, emotions, and thoughts, can turn potential miscommunications into rich dialogues, filled with layers of depth and understanding. On the topic of time, those acquainted with ADHD will nod in agreement on its fluidity. Ella, despite her best intentions, has often found herself chasing the clock, her perception of time more like a river's flow rather than a ticking metronome. This idiosyncratic relationship with time, though endearing, has led to her fair share of delayed coffee dates and rescheduled plans. But, with awareness and a touch of strategy like setting multiple alarms, or keeping a meticulously organized planner, Ella learned to dance to time's tune. Those around her, recognizing her efforts, often find ways to meet her halfway, ensuring that the moments they share are not overshadowed by the minutes on a clock. In essence, ADHD brings with it a bouquet of experiences, each with its unique fragrance. Embracing these, understanding them, and weaving them into the fabric of one's relationships can lead to connections that are as profound as they are beautiful. In the complex tapestry of modern romance, red flags serve as vital markers, guiding individuals towards or away from potential partners. Take Lydia, a spirited architect in her late 20s. With each new romantic endeavor, she's become adept at identifying signs of mismatched values or incompatibility. However, on one introspective evening, Lydia realized that some flags were of her own making, subtly tinted by her ADHD. Recognizing these self-made flags isn't about self-blame but about understanding. For Lydia, it was a moment of epiphany, as she identified certain impulsive decisions or overwhelming emotional reactions as patterns rather than isolated incidents. This self-awareness, under the guiding light of ADHD, became her cornerstone, enabling her to engage in relationships with heightened mindfulness. Journeying further into the heart of relationships, there stands an eternal truth: the best love stories begin with self-love. Zoe, an effervescent marketing professional, often found herself aboard the tumultuous train of modern dating. However, every potential romance seemed to derail before reaching its destination. It was only when Zoe began to wrap herself in the embrace of self-compassion, understanding her ADHD not as a flaw but as a unique facet of her identity, that the dating dynamics shifted. Now, she embarked on relationships not seeking validation but genuine connection. For many women with ADHD, it's this profound self-embrace that crafts relationships rich in understanding, acceptance, and mutual growth. Transitioning to the delicate topic of the ADHD talk, it's akin to traversing a tightrope. Opening up about ADHD is a venture into vulnerability, an invitation for another to see the world through a slightly different lens. Chloe, an avid nature photographer, met Leo on a breezy summer day. As their days turned to weeks and weeks to months, Chloe felt the weight of a conversation looming. One evening, under a canopy of stars, she shared her journey with ADHD. It wasn't a dramatic revelation, but a gentle intertwining of stories, where Chloe's ADHD became a chapter, not the entire narrative. Leo's response, understanding and inquisitive, solidified their bond, turning a vulnerable moment into a cornerstone of trust. In the intricate dance of ADHDating, the rhythm is set by understanding both of oneself and of ADHD. It's a world where women don't merely navigate the challenges and triumphs of modern dating, but do so armed with insights that give them an edge. With every revelation, with every shared moment, and with every understanding glance, they not only pave their path towards romantic fulfillment but also towards a profound self-revelation. And as they twirl, dip, and sway in this dance, one can only hope that each step resonates with confidence, and each twirl unveils a new horizon of enlightenment.